Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of Full Courtney Press. I'm your host, Courtney Mims, and I am so excited. We have had so many amazing guests on this show for you guys this season and last season. This season we've had Malik Thomas, we've had Nick Pringle on the show, we've had former Razorbacks galore, but now we have a future Razorback star joining us on the show, and that is the one, the only, JJ Andrews, Little Rock Christian Academy star, 5-star Razorback commit, but also, JJ, I get to say a new title for you as well. This week, we can officially call you a McDonald's All-American. Congratulations. Claps for JJ. I know you guys are so excited. You're welcome. I know everyone is so excited to hear from you. JJ, I was laughing a little bit when you were talking to our very own Paige Riley just yesterday before your game. You kind of said you were a little nervous watching the announcement for the McDonald's All-American game because you were initially selected for the East roster, but then you showed up on that West roster. It was probably so much relief, right? Seeing your name.
Yes, it was a total relief. I mean, I tensed up whenever I didn't see my name on that East roster, and I was just like, oh man, it can't be. Then, we waited, we watched the West roster, and then we looked at the names, and then I was on there, and I just let out a sigh of relief, went and hugged my mom, and I was stoked.
Oh, I bet. I mean, being named a McDonald's All-American and joining the likes of so many incredible players across history, when we're talking about the Razorbacks, but not even just the Razorbacks, right? All over the country, some major names have been named McDonald's All-Americans. What does it mean for you, JJ, to be a player here from Little Rock, Arkansas, and see your name on that list and be a part of history?
It's totally an honor. It's totally a blessing. I mean, just even like seeing my dad's journey and how he became an All-American and went up to Arkansas as well. Just knowing that I'm able to leave a legacy like his and be an inspiration to people in Arkansas and just go up there and represent the state. So I'm totally excited.
I love that you brought up your dad because your family, I mean, I just want to talk about this for a second before we get into you and your career so far. Just your family and seeing the legacy that they have left. It's not just on your dad's side, but also your mom, a Division I basketball player as well. For specifically you looking at your dad and the legacy he left at Arkansas, what does it mean for you now to leave a legacy but in a different sport?
Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely like a lot of people, they tell me, you better go up there and do what your dad did and da-da-da-da and leave the same legacy, whatever. But, I mean, my dad, he doesn't put any pressure on me to do that. My dad, I mean, even if I didn't choose Arkansas, he would still be proud of me. But, I mean, just going up there with the clear mindset of trying to win first and foremost. And then whatever happens after that happens. But, I mean, hopefully I can leave a legacy of winning at Arkansas.
Yeah, that's the hope, right? For us as well, we want to see you succeed too. We know you love winning more than anything else, more than these personnel accolades. Let's talk about your mom really quickly before we get into much more about you. Your mom, I don't think a lot of people know this, a talented Division I basketball player. Do you feel like you kind of get the basketball side a little bit from her?
I definitely get the basketball side from her. I remember days of just being out in the hot summer sun in the driveway, getting shots up with my mom and going to the gym early in the morning and her being there, pushing me all the time to be better on and off the court. I mean, it's definitely an inspiration to push. And my parents and my whole family is honestly my why I keep going. And, my mom, just how hard she pushed me, it helps me get better every day.
I love that. And I know your mom will love hearing that as well. It's awesome that you have such a good family support network that wants to support you wherever you go. Like you said, even if it wasn't Arkansas, they would have loved to see you succeed and shine wherever you go, and us too as well. Just seeing you as a Little Rock product. It's nice to see you stay in the state though, and I know a lot of Arkansas fans are excited. Yes, we get to root for some in-state talent on this team because Isaiah Sealy Yeah, they got to root for him, and then Lawson Blake the year before that, but he didn't really play because he was, injured. So it's nice to be able to root for Isaiah. It'll be great to root for you at when you're at Arkansas. Let's talk about you for just a second, JJ, because I don't think you get enough credit for this. You got injured this season, and you had to miss quite a few games. And I'm just going to go over your stats for everybody because still missing games, JJ. I'm putting this out there for everybody, okay? You've missed quite a few games and you're still averaging 31 and a half points per game, 15.2 rebounds and 3.1 assists. Well, even though you've missed games, that's insane to me, okay? Tell us what it was like. I know the injury was tough for you, and being off the court was so tough for you. Talk about what it was like to deal with that and have that perspective, but then come back just recently. And I feel like you're still kind of getting back into it, right?
I am indeed. I mean, the journey from that night of being injured and just having to kind of rewire myself and seeing different things from different angles. I mean, I had to, those mornings getting up were really hard, dealing with the concussion and dealing with the wrist injury and having to learn how to walk kind of again and learn how to do different things, different motor skills and everything. So, I mean, the journey definitely wasn't easy, but it motivated me to because I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, even though it seemed kind of far at times. But from December 5th of the injury to now, I'm just thankful for everybody that was a part of the process, from the doctors and the therapists and everybody that was involved, and my parents for pushing me every day. And then my teammates and coaches, they motivated me every day. Just being able to see them in practice and watch from the sideline in games, it definitely gave me a different perspective on, the game and seeing different things from different angles and trying to help lead my team as best as I could. And then now being back on the court, I all I see is red now, and I can't be scared to go up and dunk the ball again because it's kind of like riding a bike. You fall off and get back on and do it again. So I'm definitely blessed and thankful to be back with my fellas, and hopefully we can bring home a state championship.
You kind of talk about having that perspective of just being, okay, I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to be on the sideline. I'm going to cheer my teammates on. Did you learn anything about yourself as a player during that time? And if so, what was it?
I learned how important my voice is. Of course, this year, especially me being a senior, I had to raise my voice in my leadership level. But I learned how important my voice really is, being what it means to be an uplifter and help lead my team in any way, honestly. My first few years in high school, I was kind of trying to lead more by example, but this year I needed to elevate my voice more. And just being able to lead and help uplift my teammates and seeing how they reacted to those things and tried to help impact winning, even though I was on the sideline. It was great to see.
Yeah, and that's a really good life lesson too, because so many athletes, I feel like injuries are inevitable in the game, in the sport, right? And just having that and going through that, and such a pivotal season for you, right? Your senior season, it's supposed to be, you want to be out there every single game. I know you do. And so having that happen, I remember holding my breath when somebody called me and said, JJ's down, Courtney, JJ's down. I said, what? What do you mean? And I was holding my breath. I said, please, somebody give us an update. And I know everybody was feeling that way. And so it's great to hear that you took away some positives from it and that you grew not only as a player, but a person as well. I think that's an amazing thing to hear. And I'm sure the fans like to hear that as well. JJ, let's talk about your game a little bit. I went through those stats right there. Oh, my goodness. I just feel like I need to put those up in bigger letters. Yes, he missed games, and he's still averaging those, folks. Okay. But you play – I love your style of basketball, right? You play that bully ball. You're not afraid of anything. You're not afraid of defenders. But to see you grow as well, something interesting that I know your coach has talked about is how you've expanded your game, is you're learning how – to play with space, right? You're learning how to space yourself on the court because you know how people are going to guard you. You know how people are going to defend you. And so you've gone, okay, I can handle that now, right? And especially, I think it was your sophomore season or junior season, sophomore season, where people go, oh, he likes to score in the paint. Okay, we're going to force him to shoot the three. Well, guess what? Okay, you shoot 68% from the field, you're still 39% beyond the 3-point line. So I'm going to say this to everybody right now. If you think you're going to stop JJ Andrews because you're going to make him shoot threes, okay, all right, hold on. He can do that too now. Is that somewhere where you've seen your game get better? Do you want to still get better there of shooting beyond the perimeter?
Of course. I mean, there's something to improve on every day. I feel like, I mean, I want to work on everything so I can be the best for my team, any team that I'm on. And just watching film and seeing how teams have guarded me in the past and seeing how they guard me this season, sending double teams, triple teams, and all types of crazy defensive schemes. I mean, it's really nothing that I haven't seen. So I mean, I'm really just learning every day, different ways how to score, how to get my teammates open, learning different reads. It's definitely important to have that because the game's expanding. A lot of guards now are 6'7" and 6'8", and I'm getting taller now, and just learning those skills now is going to help me in the future.
Absolutely. And I like that you mentioned there of expanding your game to where you go, okay, if I'm getting double team or triple team, right? You're going to throw everybody at me. Well, I can do so many different things. Now it's expanding the way you think instead of just being that guy who's a scorer, right? We know you can score, but you can do so much else too, right? You can get the ball, kick it out to your teammates. I look there, 15.2 rebounds. Yeah. 3.1 assists, right? You're learning how to adapt of going, I can do a little bit of everything. Is that kind of how you've changed your maybe even mentality going into your senior season of going, I know they're going to try and stop me, but we're much more talented than just me?
Most definitely. Most definitely. I trust my teammates with everything I got. They're like my brothers, so I'm definitely going to trust them. And, I mean, I can impact the game in so many more ways than just scoring the ball. I've honestly learned that mentality from going to camps because a lot of camps that I go to, there is a lot of selfishness just because, they want to show their skills. A lot of scouts are there and everything. So I just learned how to impact the game, going to rebound, guard the other team's best player, doing what's necessary for the team to win. And I learned that scoring is not everything about the game, and it's winning at the end of the day.
And you have that drive and that winning mentality. I know it's funny because so many coaches have told me, look, JJ is a guy that just likes to win. It doesn't matter what we tell him his role is. I mean, you can play like 4 positions, right, JJ? Like I feel like you can play like 4 positions. So it doesn't matter what they have you doing, what your role is. You embrace it and you try and do it to the best of your ability so that you win. These accolades are all great. I mean, they are. It's amazing. Not to discredit any of them, but you like to win basketball games at the end of the day. You are a true competitor. Who do you describe your game as or model your game after? Is there anybody that you look up to? Because I feel like you can take a little bit of aspects of a few different players' games and say, hey, you do a little bit of that.
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, first, I mean, LeBron, he's my favorite player. And, just seeing how he played whenever he was younger, even still now, I mean, going on 41 years old, I mean, it's crazy. But I mean, just seeing how he played with his team since he was young. I mean, he had the spotlight on him and he was getting double team, triple teamed as well. So just seeing how he handled those in high school, and then he still was able to do what he did, play his game, have fun. And also just watching how Kobe's mindset was. Kobe's mindset was always like, the Mamba mentality. And no matter who was in front of him, he was going to do whatever it took for his team to win. And that's honestly what I'm all about. And I take aspects and different concepts and everything from any player that I watch. Honestly, any player that I see, any game that I watch, I'm always looking to see different things to add to my game.
I love that. I was going to mention because I said, there's parts of his game that remind me of a young LeBron James. I did say that watching you one time. I was like, wow, is that a crazy comparison to make? It's crazy to talk about the king like that and be like, Wow, he reminds me a little bit of these aspects, but I like that you mentioned Kobe as well and the Mamba mentality. There's sometimes where I even go, his leadership kind of reminds me a little bit of Michael Jordan, and things like that, where you can take a little bit of everybody's game and put it and compare it to you. But you are JJ Andrews, and you're going to do your own legacy, I'm sure. JJ, let's talk a little bit about getting recruited by Arkansas. And initially, what drew you initially to the Razorbacks? And then what was it like when obviously the coaching change happened during your recruitment? And so what was that like getting all of a sudden being recruited by Coach Cal?
That was a crazy turn of events. I'm not gonna lie. Like the news that he came to Arkansas, I was like, you're sure this is right? Like this, it didn't make sense to me. But I mean, yeah, it was definitely an honor to. I mean, first and foremost, Coach Musselman, he recruited me first to Arkansas while he was there, and that was really cool just to be able to be there, be on the visits and stuff, because knowing that my dad played there, I mean, as a kid, I just loved Arkansas. I was always an Arkansas fan, and and then once Coach Muss left, and then I found out Coach Cal came in, I was like, oh wow, this is a big change, and then he offered me, and then the recruitment shot up from there, and then I was like, man, Arkansas's got a really good chance of getting me. It's looking really good right now. And then, I went on visits, had different meetings with the coaches, and looked at the offensive schemes and defensive schemes, and looked at how they use their freshmen, and because I want to know how I'm going to be used in the team in any way as a freshman, and knowing what role I'll be able to play, which that'll be, I'll learn that next year as I continue to practice with the team, of course. But I mean, it was great. I mean, the recruitment process was great, from visits and talking to coach and getting to know him and his family and all the coaching staff. It was great, and I enjoyed the entire process. Ultimately, and also Arkansas has the best fans in the country. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Um, it was hard to pass up. So I mean, I'm Woo Pig Sooie all the way.
Do you feel the love on social media for you? Because I see it all the time, and now it's only gotten more and more and more and more and more. And I just love it. I feel like and maybe, I mean, yes, there's a lot of great fan bases out there, but Arkansas genuinely, especially when you're an Arkansan like you are, they bring you into the family. I mean, have you just felt that love from day one of your recruitment?
Totally, totally. I've like, since I got offered and everything, even before I got offered. I mean, they were just, the Hogs fans were crazy, and then once I got offered, it was a whole bunch of DMs and getting tagged in different posts and all types of stuff. And then now that I'm actually signed and committed and everything, the love is unreal. I mean, I'm totally thankful. Even in person encounters and people seeing me in public and different kids and just signing different things, and it's awesome.
I love that. What do you hope to accomplish personally? Because I know the goal for you at Arkansas is to win, right? You want to win. You want to win a national title. Absolutely. And that's totally doable with Coach Cal as the head coach and the talent that he has on that team year after year. But for you personally, where are you hoping your game will grow? How do you hope that coaching staff will develop you?
I hope they develop everything, from my play style to my mental, my mind, my mindset on the court, seeing different things, watching film with them, going over different things that I can learn. And honestly, yeah, I'm knowing that I have Abdul Torre coming in next year, and then also the whoever's returning next year, being able to play with them. I mean, I already watch a lot of the games and see how different guys play, and I feel like I'll be a great fit with him and with Abdul and with the rest of the team. So I feel like it's going to be a great situation next year.
Have you and Abdu talked a lot? Like, do you guys message a lot back and forth with each other? Are you guys already building kind of a relationship and having that, like, I guess, off the court chemistry?
Oh yeah, we definitely are. We already played with each other at the NBPA Top 100 camp.
That's
And
right.
yep.
Oh, I
Yep.
forgot about that. That is right. No, you're exactly right. So you guys already play together. You're good, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
that. I love that. I totally forgot that y'all played there together. Man, you've been around on so many different camps all across the country. You've done so many different things. You were on the Nike EYBL circuit as well. How have all of those opportunities for you helped you grow not only as a player but also just as a person as well?
It's been great. It's been great. I mean, I've been coached by NBA players in at different camps, and even Bradley Bill. He was my own coach, playing for him and his team, and that was just awesome. It was an honor, first and foremost. And I would like to thank the whole organization of Bradley Bill League because they totally expanded everything in my game, and playing against the best of the best, playing with the best of the best. Iron sharpens iron. Everybody, honestly, almost knew each other because we all saw each other at camp so much and played against each other so much over the last few years. And every time it's always competition, but off the court it's always love. And the circuit, EYBL circuit, is honestly, in my opinion, the greatest circuit in the world for youth sports, youth basketball. And just the energy, the atmosphere, having college coaches lined up at your games, and the fans there to see you in different cities, and it's all just great exposure. And I would definitely recommend it to anybody who's looking to get in the AAU.
Oh, absolutely. It's an absolutely fabulous, fabulous circuit. Like you said, and I totally agree with you. I think it's the best in the country. I mean, the most talent is right there. So you're exactly right there, JJ. And also we were talking about Abdu, but we could talk about a lot of the guys who are McDonald's All-Americans because you've had a chance to play with a lot of those different guys, even on the circuit, at camps, things like that. The West roster is stacked, JJ. I mean, it's stacked. Whoo! The talent. I mean, I'm going to say it. Can I say it? I feel like y'all are going to win. I'm going to say it. I mean, it's stacked. Guys, go look at it. Stacked. Are you excited to play with those guys? Like, are y'all kind of like, have y'all gotten to talk to about it already? Have you connected with some of those guys?
I haven't talked to any of them. We've all, congratulated each other in each other's comments on our posts and everything. But man, I mean, I can't even I can't even say too much. But I mean, we got number one and number two in the class. Got number five. We got all types of talent. I can't even describe it, but I mean, I feel like we got the best chance to win. Honestly, I can't wait to get there with the guys.
I know you were nominated for the East, but you probably were looking at that West roster going, whoa, they put me on a squad. Oh
Indeed.
My goodness. I love it. And I love it for you guys because you will have so much fun. Have you ever been to Arizona where the game's being played?
I have been to Arizona. I've been to Phoenix, I think 2 times in my EYBL career.
Okay.
But I don't know exactly where we're playing at, but this time is really special.
Yeah, this will be the best time you've ever been to Arizona. Absolutely.
For sure.
JJ, we are running out of time here on the show, so I want to wrap up with a few questions before we let you go. Wrap up a little bit for everybody out there. I know you're so excited to get to Arkansas, but for you as an individual, do you have any specific goals for yourself? And again, I'm going to take out team goals because I know you want to win. I know you want to win a national championship. We know that, okay? You're a winner at the end of the day. But do you have any personal goals for yourself at the collegiate level?
Just get better every day. Just learn something new every single day. Ask questions. Just learn something new every day. That's honestly the goal. The growth mindset every day. Never get complacent. Don't worry about what the next person is doing. Don't worry about what the next team's doing. Just stay focused, locked in on my guys, and hopefully become, a leader on the team. Even though I would be a freshman, but be a leader on the team and just have a growth mindset every day.
Oh, you could be a leader on the team. Look at Darius Acuff. I mean, right. Coach Cal's like, they look to you, man. Be vocal, be a leader. And so I think you absolutely can do that, JJ. We'll end with a fun one. All right, JJ, we're going to end with a fun one. Is there, besides basketball, we know you're a basketball star, but is there anything that Hog fans may not know about you? Do you have any hidden talents, hidden hobbies that you like? Anything people may not know about you?
Um, okay, so I just started an art class. It's called Painting One, and we're painting stuff. And I just started doing watercolors and everything. And hopefully one day I can come out with a little Razorback portrait or something like that. But I like it, and hopefully I can do it throughout my college career and everything. So that's a new talent. So if you need some art, hit me up sometime soon, maybe. And then also
Wow.
I like to do fashion. I just like picking up different pieces of clothing. I got Chrome Hearts on right here. And I just love fashion, and I love music as well. I'm a music person. Any genre, can be hip hop, it can be R&B, it can be country, it can be anything. I'll pick up on it. So
Wow. So you have a lot of hidden hobbies and talents here. What I'm hearing is that, okay, JJ Andrews' art is going to be a side hustle. JJ Andrews' fashion and art side hustle over here. Like, we have that.
most definitely.
There we go. I love it. I'm telling you, all I want is just a Razorback portrait from my wall, and I can say, yeah, the artist, that's JJ Andrews. Yeah, that guy playing in the NBA? Yeah, that's the guy that's the art piece there. So
We'll do it.
I love it. JJ, thank you so much for joining us on the show. It was a pleasure. Congratulations on being named a McDonald's All-American. The game being played March 31st in Arizona. I'm sure we're going to get to talk to you before that, but if we don't, good luck on the rest of the season. I know you're going to kill it. Hopefully a state title coming Little Rock Christian Academy's way. We'll see. We'll see about that. I know you're a winner, so we'll see how you guys do in the postseason. But congratulations again, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks, guys. That's going to do it for Full Courtney Press. We will see you next week for a whole lot more. Thanks so much for joining us, and we will see you then.